All right. So just let me know. I think I'll get started now. It's about noon. I'm going to get this rolling. All right. All right, so I'll get started. My name is Brenda Romero. Thanks so much for coming. My course today is Couponing 101. And I love the name that my library peeps gave me, which is Library Couponing Queen. They gave me a crown, but I don't know if I can wear that. It's going to mess up my hair. I can't do that. So, how I became involved with couponing. Well, the first thing, it was word of mouth. A lot of my daughter's friends' moms at school, they were starting to get into it. And I'd gone to one of the mom's homes where she actually had like rooms of stuff, and I was like so impressed. I thought, how cool is this? And she was saying how she didn't pay for a lot of the items, and you know, on a tight budget. She has 5 kids, and being able to, and she doesn't work, you know, she can stay home, and this is pretty much what she focuses on. So I can say she does a lot better than me as a full-time mom and full-time worker. And superintendent of my Sunday school program. I really have at my church, I have a very small window of time to be able to do this, but I do find, you know, minimal time in my schedule to be able to at least make the savings that I'm doing now.
How many hours do you spend a day or a week to do that?
4 to 6 hours I can spend.
A week?
A week.
Wow.
And sometimes if I get behind on my cutting my coupons, I'll have to recruit my daughter and pay her a little bit to do it for me. She whines, but she does it. One time I had her and her friends over, and I actually had them all cut some coupons for me. Made them a pizza, got them some, you know, snacks. They, you know, played some music down in the, you know, guest room downstairs, and they just cut coupons for like an hour and a half. And I paid them a little bit each, so they thought that was great. They're like, when can we come over and cut some more coupons? You know, my daughter's like, you're so embarrassing. I'm looking for ways to cut my budget and give myself a raise. Who wants a raise here? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, who wants a raise? Yes. All right. I was going through all my bills, you know, my electric bill, my cable bill, and car insurance, is trying to find ways that I can cut. You know, sometimes you just pay your bills every month and you're not realizing what you're actually spending and what you really need. So that's how I started. I started going through those bills, and then with word of mouth, I started getting into the couponing, and slowly but surely, I was able to be successful at it. It does take time. It is a learning curve, but
You have basic cable, right?
Yeah, I do have to have cable. I have to have Disney Channel. I mean, I have kids. I have to have Nickelodeon because, you know, if I don't have those, you know, it's the end of the world. So I do have to make some sacrifices in those areas. I'm not a crazy extremist. Those people that you see on extreme couponing, I think that's a little insane. You know, it gets to the border of hoarding. I'm not into that. I think if you want to get 4 or 5 products of the same item, that's fine. They're always going to have the sale again. You know, once you get to that 100 box of toothpaste, I'm not sure if it's going to be as efficient as it was when you bought it like 3 years ago. So I'm not into that at all. What are the benefits of couponing? Experiencing a 50% return in investment, and you're hooked. Once you start and you get organized and you go shopping, as you can see on a lot of the receipts I've put on your table, it's like, I can't even explain the feeling. You are so excited when you have saved 50% or more. You can't even believe it. You know, it's to the point where I could actually put that extra money aside and use it for something else. So it's a really great feeling. And I started to look at coupons as currency. You know, when people throw them away, I'm like, how did you throw, you know how much money you have there? You're throwing that away? Are you nuts? You know, I mean, you can use that, and it's very valuable once you have a system down. I shop less, and I plan meals less often, meaning you have to have a different mindset when you're shopping. Before, I used to say, okay, this is what I'm going to serve, for dinner Monday through Friday of this week. Well, now and it takes a little bit, at the beginning, you got to work through it until you can get a stash of enough stuff. But now I just go and I buy the stuff that is on sale that I can get, at a very low price. And because I have, some extra stash at home, I'm not at the extremist point, but I have a stash where I can actually make meals based on what I already have at home and some of the extras. So really, it's not meal planning. You're purchasing items to add to what you have, and you can make meals versus, with the items you have at home. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's a different way of shopping. Again, take it slow and pick tricks that work for you. Not everybody's going to coupon the same. I mean, if you've gone onto YouTube, I'm sure you've seen multiple variations of couponing and how people do it. It's really going to be what works for you, because everybody has a different shopping style. They have different stores they shop at and different items that they're interested in purchasing. So it really is just based on your shopping style. And it's extremely easy once you get a handle of it. At first, I would say try at a CVS or a Walgreens. And try to coupon at those types of stores first before you try a grocery store. Or if you want to try a grocery store but not do a full shopping trip and kind of just get an idea of how to do it first, I think that'll be easier, because it can get overwhelming if you try to do too much right at one time. Improvising couponing based on your personal needs, structure, and time. Again, that goes back to you really just have to structure it based, again, on your time, how you do your shopping, and what stores you shop at. Manufacturers have coupons. They have all types of coupons. All stores have coupons. Bed Bath & Beyond, I love that coupon that they have. And did you know you can use manufacturing coupons at Bed Bath & Beyond? So that $10 off plus or the $5 off, you can use with a manufacturing coupon. I always buy my tea coffees there, the coffees that you put in the Kruger maker. What are they called? Are they called tea coffees? The K-Cups, yes, thank you. I wasn't sure the correct terminology. K-Cups, but I buy those at Bed Bath & Beyond because I can use both coupons, the manufacturer ones that come in the paper, and then the Bed Bath & Beyond one. So all those stores, other than CVS and Walgreens and the grocery stores, they'll take manufacturing coupons as well. Okay, so I have all these coupons. Now what do I do with them? So you're faced with like piles of coupons and you're totally overwhelmed and you're like, what do I do now? Well, the first thing I do is I cut them out. Now I don't do more. I stay with a minimal of 4 flyers of each. And every Sunday newspaper, you're always going to get either a red plum and a smart source, and once a month you'll get a P&G flyer, okay? How I collect them is individuals will give them to me, my neighbor will give me a pack, and then I get a pack in my Sunday paper. I never cut more than 4 of each, because it gets way too overwhelming. If people give me more, I'll set them aside in my file folder here. And if I need a specific one, if I need more than what I currently have, I'll pull it out of here. Otherwise, again, it just gets way too overwhelming. When you're working full-time and all your extracurricular things that you do outside of work, it's just too much.
You can get those online too, right?
I'm sorry, first. I cut them all, yes. I cut them all because I never know. Yeah, I do cut them all. I never know if I'm going to use it or not, so I do cut them all.
No. You can get those online too, right?
Excuse me, coupons?
Usually you can find those online.
You can, but usually have to pay for them. The only place that you can find them is there's one place called couponing.com, but it won't have all of them listed. It'll have a couple, but it won't have every single coupon listed that is in the flyers. Yes, Joan?
Are there coupons for like fresh produce?
I will show some websites later that have coupons that you can print off for fresh produce.
When you had that file open,
Mm-hmm.
was that like individual products on there, or was that different, or was that like smart
What I'll do is if
or whatever it was?
if I get extra coupons that people give me, extra ones like this, I will file by Smart Source, by Red Plum, by P&G. Those will be the extra ones that people give to me. And I won't cut those out because cutting them out and filing them in my binders, which I'll get to, is really, really time consuming. So if you're going to cut out, like 15 of these, and you're only going to use maybe 2 of them out of there, that's a lot of time you're wasting. So I limit to myself to 4 each and then saving the rest. Now, if I know there's one in here that I'm going to need more than 4 of the coupons that's in here, I'll go to my extra stack and I'll take it out. But that way, for me, it's not overwhelming because more than 4, it gets too overwhelming and I just don't have the time to cut them all. So I find for me, it's time consuming to do it that way. The other things I keep in here, just to let you know, is, we always get those coupons, booklets in the mail. See if I can find it. Yesterday, I just got a new Bed Bath & Beyond one, so I stuck it in there. My famous footwear coupons, all those kind of things I'll put in here too, so I have them. But there's also a couponing book with restaurant coupons and store coupons that we get. You'll get on a regular basis. Have you seen this one? And I'll put that in there. Because, say we order pizza out one night or, sometimes I'll have free car washes at the Turtle Car Wash in here. And I'll use those.
Subway?
Yes, Subway. Buy one, get one free. Yes. Actually, I use it one pretty frequently. So, and my kids obviously love Burger King, so I'll put that in there, that kind of stuff. So I'll have save all my coupons in here, and it's just a nice way to keep them all. So your kitchen table is not like piles of coupons everywhere. I could just grab this and go if I need to. Back to my slideshow. Okay, so cutting technique. This is kind of a trick. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but what I do is when I have 4, right now I just have 3 of each to show you, but I'll lay them on top of each other like this. And then all you have to do is the crease is already there. Just rip it like this. All right, so I'll have all 3 pages here. With my scissors, I'll just go in, cut them out. You've just already cut out 3 pages right there. So I do that. And then I'll just go and do the next ones. I'll take the next 3 pages together, put them in, and cut them all out. And that way, it's a really quick and easy technique that you can get them cut pretty quickly. Because otherwise, if you're taking 1 page at a time, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like a little too much. So that's a technique there for cutting. Organize them. I'll show you how I organize them. I have 2 binders here. I know this is what everybody wants to see, the magical binder. I have 2 binders. I have one that is just food, and I have one that's just toiletry stuff that I would buy at like CVS or Walgreens. In here, I have it categorized as how my grocery store is set up. Okay, so the first aisle that I have is deli, the deli aisle. I have breads. All my breads are here. Next section that I have is frozen foods. Yes, I shop at Meijer, and the frozen food section is in the front. Meats, all my meats I have here. I have waters and juices, coffee, cheese and dairy. I'll pass this around too later so you guys can take a look at it. Chips, salty snacks, cookies, breakfast items.
One way to save at Myers is they always have the wrong price.
Oh, yeah?
And then you get the item free.
Oh, that's good. You'll have to teach me that trick.
Always have a low price on the items.
All right, well, I'll go shopping with you so I can get some free items.
No, just look as they're ringing it up and say, that's not how much that cost.
Mm-hmm.
So now I get it free.
That's good. Canned goods, boxed pastas and rice, baked goods, and condiments. So that's how I have it in here, organized.
You take the whole book with you.
I do. Actually, I have this handy dandy bag that I use, and I bring all my binders in here, so you'll always see me walking in the grocery store with my bag, setting up my cart. I take my binders, you know where the kids are supposed to sit? That's where I put my binder, like this. I open it up sideways like this. I put all my reports that I need in here. I have reports that I do take. I put my calculator, all my stuff in there. So needless to say, I cannot take my 2.5-year-old because he takes my couponing spot and he can't sit in the cart. So he has to stay home with Dad. Yeah.
For 2.5, 3 hours either.
I tried, actually, was it last week? I did take him and he actually did pretty good. But I was all flustered because he was sitting where I set up everything and I had to figure out a new technique. It worked out, but...
Now, when you go down the aisles and you see something you want, do you pull the coupon out right away, or do you wait until you get to the register?
I do, and I'll show you the system on that. What I do is, before I go grocery shopping, I will make an outline of items that I want to buy. And that's based on looking at all the Meijer coupons that they offer and the manufacturing. And I also look at the store flyer and see what's on sale that week. Okay, and I'll get into that a little bit later, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my whole system, what I do at Meijer, just because that's my grocery store, so I'm very experienced on the couponing at Meijer. Now, if you shop at Jewel or Dominic's or another store, they also do have these systems. It's a little different. And if you are interested, later on, I can go through and show you how to do those stores as well. Again, I did go over the cutout, no more than 4 flyers. The other one too, most current date on top. What I do is there's going to be each month where you're going to get some of the same coupons. So see these M&M coupons right here? If I get them the next month and it has a later date, they're going to expire. I always stick them in the back and put the most current on the front, because that way I'm going to use those first before the ones that are filed in the back of them. Okay, so this is just kind of give you a mental idea of how you are as a shopper. So you're just going to, this is kind of an exercise for you to think about on yourself. Have time to shop at various stores throughout the week? Yes or no? I know a lot of individuals that you see on those TV shows go to a variety of different stores. Well, they probably don't work and they probably can stay home and shop all day long, I don't have that kind of time. I have 2 stores that I like. I like Meijer and I like CVS. I think they're the best. They have the best type of couponing that works for me. I get the best deals there. But again, that's my personal preference and based on time. And again, so that you're not overwhelmed and thinking you have to shop at 50 different stores. That's how I shop. I pick the 2 I like the best, and that's where I shop. If you do have the time, and you want to go to various stores and see, what sales they have, that's great. But again, it depends on everybody's preference. Prefer to shop at certain stores versus others. Again, if you have specific stores that you want to shop at, those are the ones you're going to want to try to figure out their couponing, how they coupon, where you can get their coupons so that you can get the best deals at those stores that you shop at. And limited time, we all discussed that. Yes or no, do you have time to do it or do you not? And if you don't have a store preference, then you leave yourself open to be able to go wherever the sales are. That will take a lot more time. You'll have to put those store flyers together and figure out, which one has the best deals that week, and then you can go there and shop if you don't have a specific grocery store that you shop at on a regular basis.
So Brenda?
Yes.
Do you advise sort of picking 1 or 2 stores and sticking with it? That seems like it simplifies it.
I do. It does simplify it when you don't have the time. When you don't have the time, I would, because that way you're going to be experienced in that store and what they do and what they can offer. You're going to know that floor plan in and out when you go in. You know, you're going to know where everything is on the shelves, and it'll make it a lot easier. Otherwise, if you go to a store that you don't know very well, you can be going down 3 or 4 aisles before you can find the item. You're already overwhelmed. You get all these coupons. You're all freaking out when you're going to get up to the register. I mean, so the first few times you do it, it can be a little intense when you get up to the register. And I'm sure Kathy can relate to that with her daughter.
My daughter's doing it now, and I love that.
Yes, so she probably has those intense moments the first few times when you go up there. After you got it down and you're more confident, you're a lot better at it. Yes, Carolyn?
You must be flexible on brands.
I am flexible on brands. That's another thing. You do need to be flexible on brands, but not to the point that you're buying stuff that your family is not going to eat, because then really what's the point of it? So, you know, say there's an item you haven't tried and you're open to trying it. If you're getting it at such a good value, you might as well buy it, try it, see if you like it. You don't need to buy 5 or 6 of that item. You can buy 2 or 3. Try it. If you don't like it, then you haven't lost anything. You can give it to a neighbor. You can give it to your sitter. You know, I've done that before. You know, my kids won't eat this. You know, your kids eat it. I didn't pay that much for it, you know.
You also have items where you get the coupon in the product. Those don't expire. Those are the ones I like.
Those last like a year or 2. Yes, you're right. And so for me, that's, I mean, and then I know I'm not going to buy that product again, obviously. But there's products I've never tried before, and then I'll get them. I'm like, wow, this is really good. And you have to just remember that your stores always cycle the sales, so it's not like they're never going to have the item on sale again. So you're going to be able to get it at that price again. Yes, Carolyn?
Do you find that buying like Raisin Bran with a coupon is better than buying it with a,
The generic?
well, they're store brand.
I used to buy store brand. I don't anymore. Because they don't have coupons for store brand, and a lot of times you can get a lot cheaper couponing than buying the store brand. For instance, cereals, $3.50, $4 a box. I don't buy it for any more than 60 cents a box. And that's name brand when I go shopping. There are a lot of items that you'll get to know. You'll get to know the sales after you've been doing it. I've been doing it for almost a year now, and you'll say, you know what, when this product is 99 cents, it's the lowest you'll ever get it at, and I'll wait till I can get it for 99 cents, and you won't buy it for any more than that. I use Purex. One example is I use Purex laundry detergent. I use their hypergenic brand that they have, and I don't pay any more than 99 cents for that. And it does 57 loads. And when it goes on sale for 99 cents, I'll buy 6 or 7 of those, and it'll last me till the next time it goes on sale. For a big jug of laundry detergent, because what happens is the stores will put on sale for $2.99, and they always do a cycle of $2 coupon in the paper for them. So that week, I'll try to get as many of those Purex coupons from people as I can, and I'll go and I'll stock up my laundry room on that.
But which stores don't allow you to use more than one coupon?
You can use 1 coupon per product. So if I buy 6 and I use 6 coupons, I'm using 1 coupon per item. You can use 1 coupon per item. A majority of stores will let you do that. Walgreens does not let you use, actually, most stores will let you use more than 1 coupon a product. Like if I have a Meijer coupon and I have a manufacturing coupon on one product, you can do that. You can do that. But Walgreens is pretty picky about it. If you have a manufacturing coupon and then you have a Walgreens coupon, they only want you to use 1 coupon per product. They're very stickler on it, so that's a little bit harder. And plus, when they do the money coupons back to you, if you shopped at Walgreens and they have those rewards, you can't use those same as cash in the store. You can at CVS. When they print them out and it says you got $5 extra bucks, that's actually $5. You can use it however you want to use it. So that's why I like to shop at CVS. Walgreens, it's a little bit trickier, their system. I just don't like it as well because it's a lot more time and thinking than I have to go through that. But I do go to Walgreens for a couple of things, but I don't go, I go to CVS more. Yeah.
Now, Brenda, my daughter's been using the Walgreens, she does Walgreens, but she's been using those register rewards at Jewel.
Yes, you can do that. When you get the Walgreens rewards, you can use them same as cash at Jewel. Yes. Why you can't use them same as cash at the actual Walgreens, I don't know why. It makes no sense to me why they do it. But you can use them same as cash at Jewel, and I've done that before. I don't shop enough at Walgreens to be able to go and use them at Jewel right away, but I'll save them up till I have maybe $20 or something, and then I'll go to Jewel and I'll buy $20 worth of product or something that I need there. But because it's not my grocery store, I don't depend on them as others might. Yes?
Are you guys saying that Walgreens gives you these registered tapes that say $5 off the next purchase, and you can use that at the Jewel?
Correct. It's considered same as cash. It would be $5 toward Jewel, yeah.
What about that?
No, Jewel. Because they're linked together. I think they're linked together.
But you can't use it at Walgreens. I thought
You can use them at Walgreens, but not same as cash. You can't use it same as cash. It's just considered a coupon. It's not same as cash. So it's a lot trickier. Yeah. Well, because at Walgreens, you have to buy an item. Say you have one for $5. You have to buy an item that's $5 or more, and the tax has to exceed a certain amount for you to use that $5. So you'll end up paying something no matter what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I got to think about tax. You got to think, because I've done that before where I've gone up to the register and I'm like, okay, this is $5 or it's $4.99. Okay, so I've gone up to pay, and they're like, you can't use that because the tax is not enough. It doesn't come out to be enough tax, so you can't use it, and it just gets way too complicated. I'd rather go to Jewel and use it same as cash. So they just complicate it there at Walgreens with that. So I don't bother with that. All right, again, couponing do's and don'ts. The do's, have a plan set out before you go shopping. If you just cut them all out, I've seen people show up at the store with buddies, like 2 people are shopping. One's got their coupons like this. All right, let's go. All right, I need, and I'm going, okay, you're going to be here all day, Yeah, and there's 2 of them, and they need somebody else to help them. I'm like, I'm in the zone, I used to be embarrassed when I went in with these. Now I'm in the zone. I don't even care if people are looking at me. I'm flipping through. I'm like,
When I see you in Myers, I'll be asking for you.
Yeah, I've had people stop me and want to give me a lesson in the store. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm in the zone. I can't talk to you right now. Get me when I check out. All right, have coupons organized, like I've showed you here. This is the most important thing. The more you have them organized, the better you'll do, the less money you'll spend. Have all the proper tools on hand. So this is what I do when I go grocery shopping. I have my binders. I also have my little coupon holder, and what I do is when I put together my shopping list, and I'll sit at the kitchen table, kind of go through, while I'm organizing, decide what I want to use, all right? I will put them in this front pocket here. These are the ones that I know I want to use, and maybe coupons that maybe I'm going to use, I'll put here in the front, okay, so that they're here. Once I get in the aisle and I look at the product, match, make sure it's a good deal, and I know I'm going to buy it, I'm going to take them out, the ones that I know for sure I'm going to use, and I'm going to put them here in the back where it says Meijer, like I have them labeled. I have Meijer, I have CVS, I have Walgreens. And I'll put it back here. So that way, when I get up to the cash register to pay, I don't have to freak out deciding, did I buy all these? Did I know that I used all these coupons? I already know, because I know that all the ones that are back here are the ones that I have products for in my cart. I'll pull them out and give them to the cashier. Now, I can show you a variety of ones that I have. You know, these are all Meijer ones that come out at the register. I'll show you a variety of different ones I have. This one comes out a lot. Save $6 on $60. Trust me, you'll have $60. You get the $6 off, but by the time you use all your coupons, you're paying $20. So, you know, you get to use that. And then this is, I bought 20 yogurts, Your Play yogurts. I bought 20 of them last week, paid $4.50 for all of them, and got a $2 coupon off my next shopping trip. So I saved those. Also, this is another thing. This C-Pack popcorn shrimp was on sale. It was a 20-ounce box, and it was on sale for $4.99 last year. This coupon is buy one popcorn shrimp, 20 ounce or larger, get 5 off. So basically, it's like buy one, get a free box. Well, they went out. They ran out like the first day, obviously. I'm sure everybody and their brother were there buying these boxes. And this coupon expires on the 23rd. So they haven't gotten any in. So what did I do? I called customer service and I said, I have a rain check on the popcorn shrimp. I've been waiting. You haven't gotten anything in. My coupon expires on the 23rd. Will you honor it when you get them in? They said yes. So you can do that too. Because you've made an effort. You've made an effort. You have your rain check. And, they haven't gotten them shipped. Because a lot of times, a lot of the products they get at their stores actually come from the supplier, not the store itself that puts them on the shelf. So it's really a time thing with them as well. So that's another trick that you can use too. All right.
What do you do the calculator for?
Yeah, this is another thing, going back to my binder. I always bring my calculator with me and a pen and a pad of paper. Because the other thing that I do too is when I'm shopping, I'll write down the totals of each item that I'm putting in my cart. So that way I already know how much I'm spending when I get up to the register to pay.
What do you mean by total?
Well, what I do is, okay, for instance, this soup right here is 4 for $6. With the coupons, I'm going to get it 4 for $3. So what I'll do is I'll just write $3 down. Then the next product I get, say it's $1.99, I'll put $1.99. So I'll list all the products that I'm purchasing and the prices. Halfway through my trip, I'll total it up. Okay, I'm at $50. Then I'll, keep shopping because I have a budget that I keep when I go grocery shopping. And I try to maintain that budget. So I know when I'm getting close to that budget, I either need to stop or, you know what I mean. I need to stop, or I really say, are there some items here that I really don't need? Do I have an abundance of them at home that I really don't need? It's going to go on sale again. It's not like, I need 80 cans of soup at home. Because trust me, when I get through those 80 cans of soup, I don't think I'll want to eat soup for a really long time. So
Keep that in the house.
They are, but 80 cans I don't think you need, Yeah. All right. So I went through the small writing pad. So this is everything that I take with me when I go in my bag here, my handy dandy bag here. And I'm sure you can use any bag that you have at home, but. Okay. One of the most important tricks is only use coupons when product is on sale to receive the best deal. If a box of cereal is $4 and you have a coupon, that's fine. But you should wait till the box is $2 and then use the coupon. Wait for it to be $2 and have a manufacturer's coupon and have a store coupon. That's how you get the best deal. If you just buy it at normal price with a coupon, you're not getting the best deal on the item that you can get. Couponing don'ts. Shop unprepared. The other one, trust me, I've already done this, and it just makes you really crabby. You can spend hours signing up at various websites hoping to get coupons. Trust me, nobody wants to talk to me after I've done that. Because I've looked through all these websites, I've gotten nothing, and I'm just crabby because I've wasted my time.
And I'm going to tell you the free ones.
You're going to depend on websites you don't want to depend on them for coupons, but you want to use them as a resource. A lot of them have really good tips. Some do give you some coupons, but don't depend on them. I wouldn't depend on them. And you want to use coupons on products unless they're on sale. Again, I'll say that I don't know how many times because that's the most important thing I can say to you today. And then don't get frustrated. It is a learning process. You know, if you're like, oh, this is just too much, take it slow. Again, it'll take you a good year to be really good at it. It really will. This is just like anything else. You know, you really just have to take the time and take it slow. And then don't overbuy. You know, I don't want to have a spare bedroom of toilet paper, paper towels. I don't want to be freaking my guests out when they come over and they have to go through these tunnels of what have you, you know. That's just a little extreme. And again, the stores always cycle their sales. So you get enough to have until the cycle starts again, and then you buy again. Like I do with my laundry soap, or I do with my Bounty paper towels, or what have you. Now, those kind of things I might stock up on a little bit more than actual food, but I'm not going to go crazy because, like I said, it cycles, the sales cycle, and you can always get the product again. Manufacturing coupons and store coupons. Again, this is a perfect example of what I've been talking about. These are usually $2.89. You wait till they go on sale for 99 cents and you have a 45-cent coupon. How much are you paying? Right? How easy is that? And sometimes you'll even have a Meijer or a store coupon, Jewel or Dominick's, that you can use with this, and you'll even get it for 10 cents, the bag. Now, there's various coupons you can use. Electronic store coupons, manufacturing coupons, store coupons that print out at the register, and printable store coupons. And again, I'll go through and show you a specific store, which is Meijer. I'll show you the various coupons that they have. And this is here. Great. So let's start with Meijer. So how I plan my shopping trip is I'm going to take my Meijer flyer. I'll have that for the week. I'll have a printout of their electronic coupons. And I'll go to their website and show you how these electronic coupons work. Now, the electronic coupons are really cool. You'll go in and you're going to make yourself an account under M-Perks, okay? And what it is, it's attached to your cell phone number. So they'll send you texts saying, oh, you get $2 off, or you'll get 10% off. And they don't bombard you with texts. You're not going to get one every 5 minutes, you know. You'll get one every few weeks if it's a really good deal. Okay, close your eyes. I'm just kidding. I'm telling you. All right, at least I give my PIN private.
Yes.
All right. So what you do is you go in. Now, this is your own little database of electronic coupons. All right, which is so cool. They usually will give you about 8 to 10 pages of electronic coupons you can clip. All right? And you'll go through and decide what you want. Now, these are all ones I have not clipped. A majority of them this week are Meijer brand, which I will not buy because, again, I can get them cheaper to buy the name brand product. So you can clip. Right now, I currently have 65 coupons clipped. You can clip a total of 80 and keep them stored in here. So I'll go to my clip coupons. These are all the ones that I've clipped for this week. And I have 6 pages of them. Do I use them all? No, but I have them there just in case. What I do then when I go to the grocery store is I print them out here. because 80 coupons, you're never going to remember exactly what you have on here, what you've clipped, you know, how much, what the deal is. You're not going to remember that all on 80 coupons. So I print this out so that I have with my Meijer flyer. Okay, that's one form of coupons. The other form of coupons are actual Meijer printable store coupons that you can print out as well. And you can select whatever ones you want. These I'll print out too. And I'll show you where to find those. The other thing I wanted to tell you too is when you do the electronic coupons, these ones, the Meijer Perks, it's so easy. I'll make notes to myself of which ones I'm going to use when I go to the grocery store. And when I get up to the register and I've handed all my coupons to the clerk and he's put them all in and I'm ready to pay, you know the little electronic box where you swipe your credit card? There's a button on there that says M-Perks. You press that button, you put in your cell phone number, and you put in your PIN number. These will automatically start deducting, the ones you've clipped. They will automatically start deducting off your receipt, off your total purchase, because you have your own personal database with coupons clipped. The ones that you've clipped are the ones that will automatically come off with your cell phone number. And so that's extra savings there at the end. Yeah. I'm going to show you how that you can find these. You're going to go to Meijer Meal Box, and you have that listed there on the information I've given you. And what you're going to do is you're going to go here where it says specials. All right. And it will show you all these coupons that you can clip. What you want to do is go to add to shopping list. I hate that they have this thing every time you clip one. It's really annoying, but you have to get over it. You'll just have to press OK after every coupon you clip. I don't know. I might have to talk to them about that.
Send the link to the YouTube so they can watch.
Exactly. So once you've clipped all the ones that you want, you're going to go up here to your shopping list, and they'll be listed here. Okay, as an actual coupon. And then you'll just print them all off. What you can do is select all the ones you want, then go to the shopping list. They'll all be there, and you can print them all out at one time. Okay? So I also have this when I'm preparing for my shopping list. So right now we're up to 3 items. Store coupons, electronic coupons, and your flyer.
You can use them all.
You can use them all together. Next one. This is I don't use this often, but I do. I don't focus on this. What I focus on the most is my Meijer Perks and my Meijer coupons and my manufacturing coupons. Those are the 3 things that I focus on the most. This one, if they have an item on there and I can get $2 off my next shopping trip, that's great. But a majority of these are all listings of items you can receive. If you purchase a certain amount of them, you'll get money off your next shopping trip. If you can work them into your shopping, you know, in your coupons that you have already, that's great. If you can't, you know, you don't have to get them. This is not something that I focus on a lot, but it's another avenue. How I get this now. One thing I need to tell you, because I've done this I don't know how many times. Before you select these items, you have to clear your coupons that you just purchased. Otherwise, you're going to print them all out again, and then this. So you need to clear your coupons. After you've selected your coupons, you're going to clear it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to specials again. These will be listed under custom coupons. Okay, you'll see here the first one, canned chicken. I don't really use that, so here, canned fruits. Buy 4 Dole fruits and get 50 cents off your next shopping purchase. If you want to use that, that's fine. But you'll click whatever ones you think you might use, you'll be interested in. Again, let me click one. Then what you'll do is when you have all the ones that you want, you'll go to the shopping list, they'll be listed, you'll print them off, and they'll print in this format, so you'll have them here. Okay, so this is another tool to utilize. Any questions with any of those so far? No? Okay. Okay. So then what I do is, okay, so I have all these printed out, and I do this each week. I have all these printed out, and I have my food binder. This one, again, this is non-food product, and I split it up that way so that I can utilize them better. If I'm going to CVS, I'll just take this binder. If I'm going to the grocery store, I can take this one. Otherwise, it can get really heavy to be carrying all that around. So if I need both of them, that's fine, but I prefer to separate them. So what I'll do is I'll sit at the kitchen table. I'll have my binder open with all my coupons readily available to me, cut out. And I'll start going through, and I'll say, okay, this is great. Again, this is last week's flyer. These Yoplait. I had, it's $10 for 6. Well, I had a special that if I bought 20 of them, I would get $2 off my next shopping trip. I had a Meijer coupon that I could use. I also had an M-Perks coupon that I could use. And then the manufacturing coupons, I had $1 off 10, and I used 2 of those, so I got $2 off 20. Altogether, I was able to get 20 yogurts, and I paid $4.50 for them. So that's what you want to do, is you're going to combine everything to get the best deal. And you'll list them down. So I'll go through this, I'll list down what the best deals are, and I'll list down the products. And sometimes I might get to the store and decide, no, I don't really want that. And then there'll be things that I didn't list down that when I have this with me and I'm going through the store, I'm like, oh, that's a really good deal. I didn't notice that was on sale, because not everything's going to be in here. So that's why it's really important to bring this with you and bring all these with you as well. I know it seems kind of overwhelming, but trust me, once you do it enough times, it's pretty easy. I used to cut these out. I don't anymore. What I do is if I'm at the store and I'm going to use one, I just rip it out. I really don't care. It doesn't have to be. Before I used to be like, oh, I'm going to perfectly cut them around the edges. Now I'm like, whatever, here you go. I don't think they care how they're cut. So that's another thing. Here's an example I wanted to show you too. This is a sale that is run Sunday, October 23rd through, it was through Monday, or through this Monday, the 31st. These Bar S hot dogs, it's 5 for $5. Well, in this Sunday's paper, you got a 75 cents off 2. Well, you see, this is even number, right? 75 cents off 2, 5 for $5. What you'll do is, why don't you buy 6? Buy 6 of the hot dogs and use 3 of these. That means you'll get 6 of them and you only pay $3.75. And hot dogs freeze really good. And I have 2 kids, they like hot dogs. So that kind of stuff I don't mind spending a lot on, Right now, probably won't, and they last a long time. They can last a long time. It's not like we have hot dogs every single night for dinner, but, that's an example there as well. Again, another helpful websites. One that I really like too that I use is Coupon Mom, and all the websites. This is the one that I'll show you guys. This one you can use for any store that you shop at, whether it be Meijer, Target, Jewel, Dominick's. This one is great. Out of all the ones I've researched so far, I like this one the best. Let's see if it'll let me log in without any problems today. Log in, here we go. Nope, it didn't let me in. This has been a little touchy lately, and it hasn't let me in. Nope, it's not going to let me in. I'm going to try a different one. Mm-mm. All right, one more time.
Try clicking on log in, because sometimes.
Is that what it is?
Sometimes it'll not register the return.
Sometimes it gives, yeah, sometimes I gives me a really hard time logging in. All right. Well, this one you can create your own account and go into, but I really wanted to show you. Mm-mm.
I couldn't get in either.
In this one?
Oh,
Maybe they are having problems. I usually it wasn't giving me too much of a hard time, but lately it's been being really touchy. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Nope. Okay. Well, sorry, folks. Well, that one, I wish I could go in and show you. This one, actually, it's like a whole database. And they update it every week. And what they do is you'll pick the store that you want to see the sales at. So say you want to go to Target. You'll go in, and you're going to open the database, and it will tell you exactly the product, what week the coupon came in, what flyer. It'll say Smart Source Sunday, October 22nd. It was in the Smart Source October 22nd flyer. And then it will tell you when you use that, what the sale price of the item is and how much, you'll buy it for with the coupon. And it'll be all laid out. So if you want to go in there and look at the database as well, you'll see also a listing of products again. And it's going to be different. It'll be nice because they'll have stuff that's not listed in here. That might be in the store on sale, but they've already had an expert kind of go out and scan and list it all in there. Again, it's such a great database. You can pick the items you want. You can organize it however you want. It's really great. Yes, Joan?
Do they do things like, World Market, Trader Joe's?
They don't. I see a lot of, I know Target's on there. I know Walmart is on there. I know all the food chains are on there. There's a lot of them I haven't heard of because a lot of them are from the South as well that are on there. And so, Tom Thumb is on there. I only see that when I go to Texas. I don't think I've seen Tom Thumb. I had not seen a 7-Eleven here for the longest time. Just recently, I think they're starting to open up again. But there'll be stores that you don't recognize on there. But because I think it's such, it's open up to all the states. Actually, we'll have all the states listed on there, and you're going to pick Illinois. And then I'll tell you what stores you can utilize in the database for Illinois. So any state that you live in, you can utilize this database, which I think is really great. And I'll have to figure out why I can't get into it. That's really annoying. I'll have to figure that out, and I'll have to get back to you on that. So I can walk you guys through that. All right. Let me click out of here.
So Brenda, what you're saying is it's more beneficial to use several coupons for one item?
Correct. Yes, that's how you're going to get the best deal, to use more on one item. Here's the crazy coupon lady. That one's really neat. She has a lot of really great tips on there and deals. A lot of these sites, too, you can get free product samples, too, if you want to. Again, I don't know how many hours you want to sign up, giving people your address, phone number, website, or email address. Sometimes it just gets a little much. So you have to know where your limit is. Otherwise, Who knows who has your information? So you do have to be careful. This is another one, Jill Cataldo, and she's actually really, really popular at couponing. If you go on her site too, she's probably more of an extremist, but she has some helpful tips as well. And she goes around the actual country and does presentations on couponing. So she's really skilled, and she has a lot of great advice as well. The last one is coupons for produce. Here are some websites that you can go to for produce coupons. I know a lot of people say it's only, boxed and canned foods that you can get. You can't get any fresh food coupons. If there's fresh food that you like, I've heard so many people calling up the vendor and saying, I'd like to try your product. Could you send me some coupons? And they'll actually send you product for free coupons. Actually, I did that for diapers. And I got a lot of diapers for free. Because I said I'd like to, they're always inventing new diapers. Now there's those slip-on ones that are like the training pants that are coming out. I said, I want to try those. Can I get some coupons for those? And I got like a box of 50 of them for free. So all you have to do is call them. And they're willing to do that if they want you to try. We're their best advocate about talking about the product. So if they can give you the coupons to try it, and you're saying, I just went and I bought that Dole shake, those new Dole shakes that are out, which I totally want to try. I can't find where they sell them because I can get them for really cheap. I got some awesome coupons for them. I'm trying to find out. I went to Meijer last week and they didn't have any, but then I'll tell somebody, I tried this. It was so good. You should go and do you ever have conversations, like food conversations? I'm sure you guys do. We all eat. So, and the Nature Sweet Tomatoes, those are really good. Those are always in the Sunday newspaper. Those ones, the little cherry ones. And those always come in the paper. But you can call them. They'll send you some. Again, if you're into a lot of organic food, which I know Joan is. Are you writing that down? I love organic. You too, Cynthia? That's another one to go to. Chiquita Banana, they're very popular at giving out coupons for their products. Yes. So there are ways to get them. And I would say it would first be the Sunday paper. Again, utilizing what your store offers. Again, I would say phone calls to the actual vendors. And then fourth, I would go to the websites. But I wouldn't focus on them. They can definitely take, unless you know where you're going, they can definitely take you for a whirlwind and waste a lot of your time. So you have to really make sure that you're using your time efficiently. There you go. Thank you.